Deserve.
Parang hindi ka naturuan ng good manners ng lolo mo. Hindi niya magugustuhan yan.
Father
Hoy,
is a
narinig
kid.
mo nga ako. Mabuti daw, lolo mo. Siya ang pagkakaroon mo. Lalo yung taxi. Tell them I don't know. Tara, Lola Lisa. Lolo. Nangyari sa atin. Ako. Lahat ng aking mga alagad.
Father? Who's father? Ikaw.
Hello, one subscriber.
You want some bread?
Did you change it?
I already. Want some bread and coffee? You want some bread? You drink? Hello, Lanie. How's life treating you?
Inside out, so wild. You let you control me. Oh my God, there's anything in there.
Where did you buy this bread? This is sweet. You know, the sugar. Why is this different? Oh, very good. Turn this thing is 11. Okay, so it's 2 lights, so now it's showing 1 here. Hmm. 1 minute. It's taking it longer this time. Chilito. What's it say?
He wants to shower.
He wants to shower. He doesn't want to shower or he wants to shower?
He wants to shower.
Why don't you let him shower? No, he wants to shower with Dora because he likes the overhead water. Adventures with Art. Good morning, guys.
That was the, I think
Yeah.
it's Mexican. Good morning.
my what? Kitson.
Any kids soon?
What's that, Art? Are you still thinking to come over here? you let me try and remember. You're in Chicago, right? This is the first time we see you here in live.
Joining the vibe. Inside out, so wild. I'ma let you control me, take it to my phone. All my pride is out the window.
What time is it in Texas? 8. Kelly must be busy.
Adventures with R. Good morning, guys. Any kids soon? That is in any kids soon.
Because last time he messaged, he said that he was going to come over here.
Here?
Yeah, he was thinking about coming.
Philippines?
Yeah. He's here in January, Chicago. That's right. Yeah.
No, we're in Visayas.
It's close to Mindanao, but not quite Mindanao.
Hola, Cuenta.
Hola, Cuenta, ¿cómo estás hoy? Yes, Art, it's Cebu, the province of Cebu.
Toledo City.
The city is Toledo. So, I don't know how much you know about the Philippines, but...
Cuenta, pues, hola, bonito.
¿Qué se cuenta? ¿Cómo estás hoy? ¿Qué se te es tarde, noche allá en Argentina?
I think adventures can understand it also, right?
I'm not sure.
Bien, gracias.
Que ya es tarde, ¿no? En Argentina ahorita. Ya será como las 7 o 8 de la noche, por ahí. Ahorita aquí nosotros apenas vamos levantándonos. Saludos a los dos. Gracias. Art says, oh yes, I saw about an Acapulco resort.
Yes.
Yeah, this resort.
Acapulco, Ocean Breeze, Estrella del Mar. Like that. There's so many. Las 10.
It's 10 p.m.
In Argentina?
Yep, Argentina, 10 p.m. So it's
here it's alas 9:13.
So they're 13 hours ahead of us. Yeah. Yeah, Art, here in Toledo, you will not find hotel rooms. There's no hotels because it's a small town. But if you people that come here, they usually stay at those resorts. The biggest is, I think, Acapulco, right? Or the other one.
There's more.
Well, there's a lot of them, but people choose those because they're so close to the city, and it's convenient, and you're close to the main street. Because
soon they're gonna build the SM.
But that's gonna take like another year or so.
You speak Spanish, bro?
Oh, Cuenta, estamos hablando de aquí de la ciudad. Te digo que cuando vienes para acá no hay hoteles. La mayoría de la gente que viene aquí se queda en lo que son resorts. Aquí hay varios de esos que son pues básicamente como hoteles, pero son hotel resorts y tienen desde playa y tienen, ¿cómo se dice? Eh, Restaurante y unos como el otro tiene de este área como de bebidas y de todo eso. Y tan suaves, pero y sabes que no se miran tan ocupados, o sea, no sé a ti cómo te guste cuando vas a un lugar, si hay mucha o poca gente. Y a mí lo que me gusta de aquí, que casi como para este lado, porque si vas para las ciudades grandes, sí, en todos los resorts, hoteles están siempre a veces llenos. Y más los lugares turísticos, siempre no hay cupo a veces. Como aquí la capital, when is Sinaloa?
February.
February. Como en febrero.
Ah, no, January.
January, ok,
Yeah,
sí, como en
January.
enero, febrero, muchas fiestas en la capital, no encuentras hotel. Y eso que es una ciudad grande y vienen para la fiesta porque es una de las más grandes conocidas aquí en las Filipinas. Y es bien difícil y se encuentras bien carísimos. What is this? Voy a
Voy a
entrar
entrar con
en
otra
otra
cuenta.
cuenta para más apoyo. Ándale pues, ahí te lo agradezco. Ahí se gonna get inside with another account.
Mm,
So Art, how's the weather in Chicago right now? Is it still hot?
me gustan los
Los
lugares
lugares tranquilos.
sí.
Oh, entonces te va a gustar aquí. Eh, aquí la mayoría, excepto por las ciudades, como te digo, las ciudades grandes sí, pues ya están muy pobladas, pero cuando viajas a la provincia y te encuentras bastantes lugares, eh, pues aquí todo lo que son las Filipinas son islas desde grandes, pequeñas, hasta, con decirte todo, son 7000 islas, entonces tienes para escoger a dónde ir a visitar o conocer. Y, y sí, todas tienen unas pequeñas islas que a tiro, sí, pero aquí la mayoría cuando andas vas en bote o ya cuando son de medio tamaño sí tienen aeropuertos pequeños. La, no sé cuántos aeropuertos grandes tenga, pero grandes conocidos internacionales nomás son dos, el de Manila y el de aquí, el de Cebu, son los dos que son internacionales.
Where are you from originally?
Art,
Mexico.
I was born in Mexico, and I was brought to the U.S. when I was like 14, 15 years old. I can't remember exactly when. Um, and then after the U.S., I came here to the Philippines. I only visited Mexico once before, but I speak good Spanish because I went to school in Mexico and I learned it. And my parents, they always spoke to me in Spanish, so that's how I can speak both languages. But after leaving the U.S. this year, I came here and I got married, and I'm right now here in the Philippines with my wife and her family. And, you will see in the videos, sometimes they're recording with me or her. So yeah, it's that's my big adventure.
Okay. Translate
Uh,
in Spanish.
Sí, le estaba contando a Art. Art es un suscriptor que ya nos sigue. Ya, he's got how many? He's been a while. I think he was one of the first ones that started texting me in our comments. And he um, he's got his own channel too.
Were you speaking English with
Ay,
them?
¿por qué? Y sí, él ya tiene su propio canal también. Él está en los Estados Unidos y también está pensando que quiere venir para acá a conocer. Y le digo, pues, como él tiene su canal de aventuras, incluso él ha ido a Arizona y lo que le estaba diciendo la otra vez. Ya conozco Arizona porque ahí vivía yo antes. Y, y sí, una cosa que le digo del Gran Cañón. No sé si tú alguna vez has visitado Estados Unidos, pero cuando vas, la verdad, el Gran Cañón Y como tú dices, te gusta la naturaleza, el Gran Cañón es una experiencia única, la verdad. El Gran Cañón, ni fotos, ni videos, nada te va a mostrar la experiencia que es vivirlo y verlo en persona, porque es tan enorme que te quedas, wow, es, es incomprensible. Es como cuando a veces en la noche sales y miras el cielo lleno de estrellas y que te quedas así algo así es el mismo Gran Cañón, porque no alcanzas a la magnitud del tamaño que tiene. Las fotos quedan cortos, no importa cuánta resolución tenga tu cámara o video. El Gran Cañón, por eso le llaman una de las maravillas del mundo natural, porque cuando estás ahí es algo, y ya he ido para allá. Es, uh, it's getting hot again. 90 is for what?
90 for next.
Oh, for next. Um, yeah, I mean all the U.S. right now they're on a heat wave. They're from all the way from Florida, Texas, uh, and it's going even New York. Right, they had like 100 degrees last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's getting super hot. And there's still people denying climate change. But um, yeah, right now over here we are getting already like two storms, one after the other, because I think the season for those kind of storms is going on right now. And it was raining a few days ago, and right now it's kind of cloudy. But here they're kind of used to it. Yes, it's got it's had a lot of rains in Florida. Oh yeah, man, I've seen that, and I don't know if you read about what happened in Texas last month, and the flooding is like those areas they're not they were never used to that kind of rain in so little time. And actually in Mexico what's happening too in Jalisco and parts of Guanajuato where I'm from, because I saw videos of it, and whole streets become rivers. And yeah, it's well in Mexico it is bad for the tragedy, but it's also good because they were in a drought for many years, and it's been that water. It's not gonna help. I mean, it's not a something positive, but at least because they were needing water, and right now it's but they got it so fast, and that's the bad part on it. Um, y, y sí, cuando te digo que cuando vivía yo ahí en Arizona, me encantaba ir al Gran Cañón por lo mismo. Lo visité fácil todos los años que estuve. Yo fui creo que unas 10 veces, porque no vivía cerca, estaba como a unas 4 horas de ahí. Yo vivía en Phoenix y son 4 horas. Y siempre me encantaba, y siempre que iba es algo maravilloso. What's that, man? What is it? Condorian? Condorian. Uh, oh, eres tú. No, no lo entendía tú. Esta es otra cuenta tuya. Dice. Y.
Das cuenta.
Eso ya no das cuenta, y sí, a mí me encantaba, y siempre me ha encantado también esos paisajes que te roban el aliento. Y el Gran Cañón lo tenía, y aquí hay varios también de esos. Me falta muchos lugares que visitar también. Pero también me encanta como las ciudades pequeñas, como aquí en las noches, como el video que tengo ahí, que andamos en la noche. Usualmente no íbamos de noche a la ciudad porque si es algo eh, no difícil, pero complicado andar viniendo de regreso para acá, porque ya los triciclos ya no pasan tan noche, y pues para caminar tan lejos como que no. Pero a veces sí tenemos suerte de que todavía hay uno y nos trae. pero el paisaje, la vida aquí en esta ciudad tan pequeñita me encanta porque siempre, a pesar de que está tan chiquita, siempre hay algo nuevo que ver, que visitar y no lo conoces todo de un solo día, una sola pasada.
This is him also.
Yeah, I know. Y sí, Dorian es mío. Oye, ¿qué significa con? O con de with Dorian, like, okay, now I get it. Sí, te digo, aquí no sé si llegues a venir por acá, pero por lo menos digo que el paisaje, la gente, el lugar, la experiencia de conocer un nuevo lugar y tan diferente a lo que uno está acostumbrado, es algo inolvidable y que te cambia. A mí me ha cambiado, la verdad, en tan poquito tiempo me ha cambiado mucho, como te estaba platicando anoche. Y, ¿de qué parte de Guanajuato? My family is from here, cerca de... No way!
Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Perdón, se me va el rollo por estar aquí con mi esposa. Y, ¿a poco sí? He's also from Guanajuato. Mi abuelito...
Cali also.
The only one we miss in is Cali right now. Mi abuelito son de ahí de San Francisco, son brujos. You know, when San Francisco, right there, they're known for. Remember I told you that supposedly the witches and o pollo. Sí, mis abuelitos son de ahí de San Francisco. Íbamos a cada rato cuando estaba yo chiquito. Mi papá nos llevaba hasta ahí en el taxi. Y antes se sentía lejos el camino, pero la última vez que te digo que he visitado México una sola vez en el 2005, cuando fui y andaba por esos lados, ya no está ya no se siente tan lejos y más porque yo creo que ya se juntaron, ¿no? Ya están bien cerca León de San Francisco, ya se siente como que no sales para nada de la ciudad de León cuando ya estás en San Francisco. Brujelandia. Y sí, ¿verdad? Sí, ahí me acuerdo que era lo que... Oh, pues hace años tenían un equipo de fútbol ahí, y creo que se llamaba Los Brujos, pero creo que ya no existe, o si existe ya no sé en qué división estén, pero sí, es como quien dice, es lo que los hacen reconocidos en San Francisco, los brujos. No, pero sí, mi papá y mis abuelitos eran de ahí, y mi mamá ya era de acá de León, y yo también ya nací y crecí ahí en León, Guanajuato. Pero pues sí, te digo, me trajeron de acá para acá, digo, acá a los Estados Unidos me llevaron de niño y allá crecí, allá estuve toda mi vida casi, hasta ahora que agarré nuevos aires. Y look at who's here.
Hola, Cali!
I'm here, but
You guys
I'm
complete
outside
na from Guanajuato.
getting okra. I'm hungry, but I'm listening.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Um, have you tried okra?
Spanish, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that. Se me olvida que Cali también habla español. Voy en octubre para las fiestas de... Oh, ¿para dónde vas? ¿Para San Francisco en Guanajuato o vienes para acá para las... Porque aquí en las Filipinas estamos como en México, también les encantan las fiestas. Y sabes, mira, Art, Cali también es de Guanajuato, su familia también es, pero ellos también son ahí de León. Y Y sí, de Guanajuato. Va a ir a Guanajuato. En Guanajuato, ¿qué fiestas hay en octubre? Ah, en la capital de Guanajuato. Entonces, hoy tendré video con Erika, una chica filipina. Le hablaré de ti y le diré que iré. Sí, como te dije, anímate, no hay nada que perder, al contrario, tienes mucho que ganar en venirte, darte una vuelta por acá y más si tienes con quién llegar, este, es una motivación extra, pero en realidad eh, yo he conocido personas que han venido y les encantan, y ese es un bonito lugar que, que sinceramente para mí ha sido inolvidable y me ha ido muy bien a mí pues también la mayoría, porque aquí sí encuentras bastantes extranjeros. Mats, permission to post host. Uh, Matt, what do you want to post?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, kid, because my eyes are double and the end I can see like an M. It says, please watch my videos, comment, like.
So this is
Yeah, do you see his channel? Matt's channel. Saludo Isla. Sí, y te digo que el ambiente por acá, eh, eh, nomás si te doy va a ser mi propia experiencia y hasta que no viene, porque yo también tenía eso cuando veía cómo me irá ahí, porque quieras o no, también escuchas los buenos y los malos casos de personas y no espero, pero es las intenciones con las que vienes que cuentan, porque si vienes con buenas intenciones, puras cosas buenas te van a pasar, y es lo que me ha pasado a mí, yo vine con buenas intenciones y me ha pasado excelente y sí, pues cuando vienes, porque tú sabes, de todo el mundo hay bueno y hay malo, pero aquí sí, si vienes con buenas intenciones, y te digo, la gente es muy respetable, muy humilde, muy buena onda, que te ayuda para todo y donde quiera y más si eres que no eres de aquí. Te tratan de ayudar en lo que vean que necesitas, porque a mí, desde que te digo, yo aterricé en el aeropuerto, y eso fue culpa mía. Primero no llené, yo sabía de llenar esa aplicación en línea para la visa y no la llené. Y yo pensé, tengo tiempo, son 3 horas de que llego a Manila, tomo el otro vuelo para Cebú y ya la hice. No, 3 horas se me fueron rápido, tan solo me tardé más de 1 hora y media llenando esa aplicación porque no miraba, porque venía un poco cansado y luego la información que te pedía no la tenía a la mano, tenía que buscarla, tuve que hablar hasta México con mi tío y sí, me tardó y ya para ahora que salí del aeropuerto, de la primera terminal, porque también es un problema aquí con Manila y todo el mundo lo sabe de que el aeropuerto de Manila es algo complicado y yo no presté atención, yo pensé que era como los demás aeropuertos que nomás era de salir de donde llegas y caminas y haces en otra terminal, te subes al otro avión y vámonos. No, aquí en Manila es lo complicado que te sales, te tienes que salir básicamente del aeropuerto, tomar un carro, un autobús, o si sabes, los autobuses, y viajar hasta la otra terminal que está del otro lado. Y está, no sé, sí está cerquita, pero está complicado por las callecitas. Y tenía bien poquito tiempo y los filipinos, la verdad, desde el muchacho que me recibió afuera cuando estaba saliendo y me estaba ayudando con lo de la visa, y después el taxista que también, el muchacho le dijo, llévalo porque ya no tiene tiempo para el siguiente vuelo. Y cuando llegué, los de la aerolínea me hicieron cortar línea, cuando en seguridad, no, todo el mundo se portó bien lindo conmigo. Y estuve apenas a tiempo para llegar y subirme al avión y llegar para acá. Y fue algo, la verdad, que desde ahí, desde el primer momento que pisé aquí, me ha ido súper bien. Um, Pero sí, tiene mucho que ver la intención. Y donde quiera que vayas, tú sabes que donde quiera que vayas, las intenciones siempre es lo que cuenta. Y si vienes a pasarte bien aquí, a hacer tiempo agradable y conocer a muchachas, sea por lo que sea, yo creo que te puede ir muy bien. Entonces, anímate y ahí si quieres venir hasta por acá a visitarnos, hasta ya te platiqué, estamos según, no sé dónde está, por cierto, dónde está, en qué parte de las Filipinas está esta muchacha. Dice, ¿cuánto tiempo ya tienes ahí viviendo? Y ya voy a llevar, ahorita ya pasé los 4 meses, ya voy para 5 meses que estoy acá. Y pues básicamente aquí nomás me la he vivido en la isla, aquí de Cebu. Tengo planeado para el siguiente mes ir a Manila y sí estar un rato más allá en Manila. Eh, Queremos ir a tramitar lo de la visa de ella. Y entonces vamos a estar allá por Manila y pues obvio que vamos a estar tratando lo hemos hecho desde Cebu City, que es la ciudad más grande, la segunda ciudad más grande aquí de las Filipinas. Y pues es casi el mismo ámbito y también sí me gusta la ciudad porque también ahí me han tratado bien en la ciudad, a pesar de que es enorme y pues sí es difícil tener algo de contacto así social y humano con tanta gente al mismo tiempo y a la misma vez, no como aquí salgo y ya nos reconocen aquí en los 4 meses que tengo, vamos a las tienditas o y ya me conocen de tanto que voy y ya me conocen y me saludan y sí, hay unas señoras que luego se ponen felices de vernos y es algo muy bonito que aquí me han tratado. Todavía dice, ella es filipina, sí, mi esposa es filipina, fue la que te digo anoche, fue la razón que me hizo venirme para acá, venir a conocerla y casarme con ella. Y sí, ya tenemos 2 semanas que nos casamos, pero sí tenemos, desde que ya tenemos 2 años de estarnos conociendo y me tardé en venir, pero por lo mismo, mi situación fue lo económico, que le pensaba mucho cómo hacerle, cómo esto y todo lo que quería hacer y esa fue la razón y por eso todavía aquí estoy por lo mismo de que sí, no a la perfección, pero sí me han salido las cosas más bien como lo estaba pensando porque eh, te digo, estudié todo lo que quería hacer, todo lo que quería y más que nada lo que, pues sí, prepararte para lo que te pueda o no pasar y es lo que básicamente así cuando vas a una parte, un viaje, cualquiera es lo que haces, también planeas lo que vas a hacer, lo que te puede pasar, ¿verdad? Pero eso ya es cosa extra, nomás, como te digo, ven con buenas intenciones y todo te sale bien. Um, pues como mi amigo acá Cali, que también él ya ha venido por acá, él conoce la área de Manila y otra isla. Entonces también él nomás tuvo 3 semanas, pero en esas 3 semanas también ya conoció, en tan solo en ese poquito tiempo, ya sabe un poquito de cómo es la vida por acá. Y si él, ah, pues yo no sé cómo él pues dice que todavía quiere venir, incluso como yo, que quiere hasta retirarse acá, porque sí, es un lugar muy bonito para retirarse. Y, y, y entonces, pues sí, la única cuestión es lo económico, porque de ahí en más no hay por qué decir que no. Y la señora Juan no tiene ganas de venir a visitar a los ciudadanos. Sabes que sí, mis papás y mis hermanos en Arizona. Y sí, cuando estábamos hablando con ellos ahí, ya desde entonces, desde que yo estaba en los Estados Unidos, ella hablaba con ellos y ya la conocían. Y ahora que nos casamos, pues ahora, ya que es de la familia, ella quiere conocerlos en persona y si quiero llevarla, es lo que te digo, vamos a tratar de tramitar su visa y quiero ir a llevar ir a México a que también conozca mi rancho porque nomás de plática y de fotos y videos contarle lo que es allá, tú sabes que no es lo mismo hasta que no eh, llevas y sí, quiero llevarla a que se dé una vuelta por allá y conozca y a ver si nos estamos un rato allá, pues todo depende, ¿verdad? También de cómo nos va por allá. Pero al final, la verdad, yo también estoy como el pensamiento de Cali, que aquí me quiero retirar, aquí quiero estar y pues sí, aquí ya quiero empezar a hacer cosas con ese pensamiento de Dios nos dé licencia en el futuro, terminar aquí retirados. Pero pues, te digo, es cuestión de planearlo y de hacer bien las cosas para que te salgan bien. Uh, Art, ¿cuáles son las fiestas que decías que va a haber en Guanajuato? Porque, ¿cuál es la que hacen en Guanajuato, capital? La de el festival, ¿cómo le llaman? Algo así, que son para agosto, no me acuerdo qué fechas son esas, que es así, eh, siempre desde que estuve en los Estados Unidos las escuchaba y siempre tenía el deseo de verlas en vivo ahí en Guanajuato. Para viajar no creo que tenga problemas porque tengo todo en regla y documentos que me avalan como para presentar las fuerzas de la OTAN. Pues si ya tienes el pasaporte listo y sabes que aquí las Filipinas es uno de los países con más facilidad de visitar, no te la hacen tanto de todos. Te digo que hasta yo que me vine nomás así, porque y ahorita cuando vuelas en el avión, la misma aerolínea tiene la responsabilidad de checar tu pasaporte y que si puedes, a los países que vas a pasar, que si puedes entrar, que si te van a permitir entrar, sea por tránsito, visa de turista o lo que sea. Checan que si no te van a decir, ya tienes tu visa, mándanos tu visa antes de que compres el boleto. Porque si no te quieren llevar y luego son obligados, los obligan los mismos países a que te regresen. Y sí, yo cuando yo me vine así, dije, ya tengo el pasaporte y yo pasé por Beijing y luego por Tokio porque pues me salía más económico darme la vueltecita por allá y, y me y cuando estaba en esos países chequé esas cosas en línea y no, sí me lo facilitaron y estuve ahí un ratillo nomás de pasada y sí, lo único que me faltó fue cuando venía y lo dejé hasta el último momento, el aplicar por la visa aquí en las Filipinas, hasta que aterricé lo hice. Pero aún así, yo digo que las Filipinas tienen uh, de ser un país con los brazos abiertos, que venga la gente, visite y hasta que se quede, porque como yo aquí te dan la oportunidad de lo que estoy haciendo, yo estoy renovando mi visa de turista cada 2 meses y sí puede estar así hasta 2 años. Sí, en 2 años, si sigues con pura visa turística, te tienes que salir, pero te la hacen fácil porque te sales y puedes regresar al día siguiente y empiezas el proceso de nuevo, estar otros 2 años. Y pues es lo bonito, pero ya si quieres estar más permanente, hay otros tipos de visa también que te ofrecen. Y si no, no es tan complicado el venir para acá. Cuando eso sí, bueno, ni aún así, porque me ha pasado cuando he ido a renovar mi visa, personas que la dejan porque que pasa que se quedan después del límite del tiempo y te cobran. No es tan alto el cobro, pero sí, de todos modos, y luego también te piden otras cosas ya después de pasado, y yo lo que evito. Voy con tiempo antes de que se me termine el permiso y voy, lo renuevo y ya otros 2 meses. y pues es para andar tranquilo por acá y que no tenga ningún problema legal. Oye, Art, y cuando vayas a Guanajuato, ¿vas a andar grabando por allá también? Porque ah, es lo que te iba a decir, a ver si, porque en San Francisco, ah, sabes que hay muy poquitos lugares turísticos que incluso hay unos que creo que nomás una vez hace tiempo, miré uno donde yo íbamos cuando de niños, es el Festival Internacional Cervantino. Ese es el que vas a ir para allá, para Guanajuato, pero ese es en la capital, ¿verdad? En Guanajuato, porque en San Francisco, no me acuerdo si hay fiestas. Mi idea es ir, voy a quedarme, así que me tendré que informar. Sí, no, infórmate y la verdad no es complicado, es fácil nomás. Es saber las cosas que tienes que hacer por acá incluso, como te digo, en la cuestión del idioma, eh, eh, cómprate uno de esos traductores son, se han hecho muy buenos últimamente y con esos mandas bien a gusto y nomás le hablas al aparato y el aparato solito te traduce lo que tienes que decir y ya aquí te entienden, sea en inglés, sea en su idioma, sí te entienden y te ayudan. Aquí te ayuda, la gente se presta mucho a ayudarte cuando necesitas algo. Eh, ah, Arti, ¿cuánto tiempo vas a ir de vacaciones para allá a Guanajuato? Ándale, pues, Art, nos vemos después. Hay saludos, que estés bien y ojalá cuando vayas para Guanajuato ahí grabes videos para ver por ahí cómo están las cosas. Cali, are you still there? That was it. Stan, are you working tomorrow? Aquí a mi esposa que está un poquito loquita. Isn't that right, love? Love, isn't that right?
Huh?
Isn't it right?
What?
That you're a little bit crazy.
What?
Que estás un poquito loquita.
What?
I'm telling the guys that you're a little bit crazy.
I can't hear you.
I'm telling the guys that I think you're a little bit crazy. He says, yes, I'm here listening. Cut my finger. I work at 6 a.m. Poquito, see? Even Carly says that you're poquito loquita.
What do you mean?
A little bit crazy. Loquita, loca, loca, loca.
Loca, loca, loca.
She's gonna start singing that song now.
Me
Uy.
hasta la vida loca, loca, loca. Me cuenta la música, toca, toca, toca.
Carly, how bad was the cut? Oh, let me, because this is a one, what do you call it, warning or tip or whatever you want to call it. Uh, I didn't say that. You're going to get me in trouble. I was laughing when you said
What did you
that.
say?
Because he also said he agreed that.
No.
But he says he was just repeating what I said, that you're a little bit crazy.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Because he thinks you're going to get mad at him because he called you crazy.
No. I will just laugh.
Yeah. She accepts it. Like,
Because I'm really crazy.
sí, lo acepta, que está un poquito loquita. Entonces, es lo bueno.
There's so many water in the bag.
Yeah, why you keep
I
getting
don't
those?
want. Super itchy over my fingers.
Cali, let me tell you this, and I'm gonna say in Spanish, para que Dorian lo escuche también esta parte, porque sí es súper importante. Me pasó a mí, ¿ok? Um, yo allá en los Estados Unidos, en México, en todas partes, por la edad, por lo que sea, me golpeaba, y esto yo lo sabía antes de venir también. Lo escuché de un extranjero que hizo un video eso. Eh, Tú allá te raspas, te cortas, porque ahorita se me vino a la mente ahorita que Cali mencionó que se cortó el dedo. Y allá yo lo dejaba, ay, que se sane solo, que se cure solo las cosas y se hace costra y ya no te pasa nada, ¿verdad? Aquí déjame te digo que tengas cuidado cuando andes, te cortes, te raspas. Es por el clima, y más cuando andas en la provincia. Aquí es muy... la había escuchado de una persona que casi pierde un pie porque se lastimó un pie y tuvo una cortada y nomás, igual que yo, dijo, ay, se me va a curar solo. Y cuando pasó los días y se limpió, ya cuando se le vio que se estaba infectando, se lo trató de curar, pero ya no podía, hasta los 4 días dice que ya fue cuando ya no le empezó a dar hasta temperatura de la misma infección. Y sí, ya fue al doctor y le dieron antibióticos y todo, pero sí andaba que la había cercas. Y sí es algo aquí, fíjate que es algo muy serio cuando por el mismo ambiente de la humedad, el calor, es muy fácil que las heridas se te infecten. Y yo también me pasó que traía unas heridas en mi pie.
Bonito,
Tengo llamada, luego seguimos platicando. Ándale pues, Torian. Y in that's true, Kali, like, be careful out here with those cuts because you need to look at us, and we started doing it since that happened. Everywhere we go, we carry alcohol. I'm telling you, like, remember when I got here that I had it was just a small cut and it got infected, and then I immediately, like, I remember that, and I clean it until it got
all
better.
foreigners,
But
it's like that.
all foreigners are like that. Like, they come here and they think, it's nothing. Yeah, but that's nothing over there because the climate and everything is not like here. But here the the um, the humidity and the heat and the
You speak Spanish.
uh, Dorian, he left. He said he was gonna have a call.
Okay.
So it's just me and Kali and probably my mom. and yeah, man, the infections, that kind of infections when you on your skin. Yeah, you gotta be careful. And now I always carry that for if I have a cat or mosquito, and I'll immediately put alcohol in it because I don't want it to, because like that guy, he said he went to the hospital and he had to, and I noticed it that one thing I noticed over time that it happen those things like a scratch or something and you don't take care of it, you run the risk of getting infected. Yeah, like I said, don't just be careful with that. So that was one of the healthy tips of the day. Uh, yeah, but it wasn't so bad like that time. But I did notice that, hey, why is this thing not healing like before? But you get used to it. Like, over there we don't. You get a cut, a scratch, and yeah. What's it? Banana? So I didn't know that. I will be careful. Yeah, man, be careful with that because that's our mentality, especially as men. We just scratch ourselves and then walk it off, or and then we don't pay attention to those things. And that's what I had, and then I noticed it like 2, 3 years later, like, oh man, this is not healing like before. So yeah, it's a must, and now every day that when we go to the city, and that's the first thing. If I see that we're running low on alcohol, I will buy a new one because we need it. It's essential to be out here for whatever reason. Um, I was cutting the okra with a knife and cut my finger, but it'll be okay. And I hope it wasn't so bad. You're not it's not the texting finger the one that used to text, or else your screen is already full of blood. The another thing that happens here often, not so often, it's rare, but it does. You gotta be careful too. Uh, and then even locals, like people here, will tell you uh, the dogs are also prone to rabies. And if a dog bites you, go get the shot because there was uh, I don't know if I should tell you this,
You
but
should, Bob. I saw your video when you're cooking for the remotes
I said when you were cooking pork belly. Uh, Actually, Kali, that wasn't me. That was her who cooked, and that was like one week.
I was asking my dad to help me because I cannot, what is it called?
Hang it
Yeah, I cannot hang it in the,
on the stick. It was a stick, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was like a week before, right now, or the week.
No, you're still in US.
Yeah, I know I was still in the US, but that was a one week before I got here.
No,
Oh, because you told me about it,
I was living in the second apartment.
oh, it was what I'll go back.
Hmm?
Oh, well, I thought it was just before I got here.
No.
When I saw it, oh, maybe I just got late video or something.
Mm.
Yeah, I have not tried that pork belly yet, man. Or else, but everybody says that it's also delicious.
You
Like,
keep talking about that. I'm craving now.
I see now she's craving it. Eh,
Hmm.
okay, here I bought pork belly for $120. Oh man, that's super expensive. How much is the pork belly here, love?
In 1,300, you can make a very big pork belly. In 1,000 pesos, there's I think
That's maybe that's
4 kilos.
close to 6,000, 6,500 around that.
He's craving it also. Me too. I crave.
Oh, see now she's craving it. Oh, that reminds me about these other Mexicans. We text. He's got the first time I met him, uh, he had this handle, and I loved it. Like I was, and that's how we met. Like I told him, "Oh man, I'm gonna steal your name for a restaurant," because his name was Tacos and Adobo, which is tacos and adobo from here. And I was like, "That's a nice title for a restaurant." And we started talking, and then now he's married to a Filipino. We met. I mean, we talk, and we text, and then he says that he told me that he's also married to a Filipina, but they're already in the U.S. They live in Minnesota. And right now that you're talking about cravings, hopefully he doesn't watch this live because he was saying that when he took his wife to the U.S., they've been there for a while now, and She was craving Jollibee, and the place from Minneapolis, sorry, Minnesota, because they're not in, I think this is near Minneapolis where they are. But anyways, the closest Jollibee it's in Chicago. So they drove. He said they drove one time 10 hours just to go for Jollibee. But actually, he says we also went sightseeing. So it was like a trip for them and but she was craving Jollibee, so like to he says, okay, I'll take you to the nearest Jollibee, and they went there 10 hours. Well, the thing is, right now his wife is pregnant. We were talking the other day, and we're making that joke like, hey man, what if she starts craving Jollibee? Are you gonna drive 10 hours to Chicago? So no man, don't even tell her, because what if she's got that in her mind? Like, what am I gonna do if she craves Jollibee right now? Uh, yeah, but so either you need to take an airplane or ask them to deliver it, because that's a long way. 10 hours to drive. Uh, yes, here is so expensive. I have to drive 45 minutes to Jollibee. I can't imagine driving 10 hours. Yeah, exactly, man. And you know, once your fiance gets there, and it happens, that we kind of want to have that connection with our roots. And I happen to ask, like, I don't know about you, but like for me, when I was in the US, sometimes I would carry Mexican. And before, like Arizona didn't have so many. Yeah, it had Mexican food, but there were little things like candy or that were not there. And nowadays, yeah, that you can find that in Arizona, but not everything. And over here, when I got here, it happened to me too. Like I was craving tacos, I was craving ceviche, and and if your fiance gets there, oh, I can reassure you, she's gonna be wanting to have some either Filipino food or something familiar to her. So good thing you're close to a Jollibee. uh, the 45 minutes is, well, from compared to what I was driving. I was driving close to 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours at work. So 45 minutes drive, oh, it's not so bad. But compared to what Tacos was doing, driving for 10 hours, poor guy, if he ever, gets a craving, his wife gets a craving like that. No. Yeah, it's not so bad. 45, and pray that Jollibee doesn't go broke, or I mean bankrupt over there, because they opened. I was telling her that they opened a Jollibee in near Phoenix. It's also like from Phoenix. It's not, well, it's a area of Phoenix, but the city where they were, it's Gilbert. In Gilbert, Arizona, it's probably like somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes from downtown Phoenix there. And uh, because sometimes I would work that way, and I would show her that, oh, I'm trying Filipino food. So, but I would just stop into to Jollibee, and I did. I think I tried Jollibee more over there than over here. Here, I think once. It's, I already know the taste. I already know the food there, and yeah, it's fine. But I'm more into little restaurants, little places, street food. Jollibee, it's okay, but you know, I'd rather have the local food. Uh, the Jollibee I went to is always empty. The food didn't have any flavor here. Um, and then that probably they. It's not that they changed the recipe, but probably they didn't, because the one time that I tried Jollibee here, They do have a different taste than the one that I tasted over there. The one that I was trying in Gilbert. I ate it like every time I went there. I just wanted to go there and take a picture of me eating Jollibee. And let me tell you that my
Why you guys keep talking about food?
because we like food. Um,
Including the
Come on,
spicy fried chicken Jollibee.
we'll go there. We'll go to the Inca. She's not pregnant. He's already craving it. Uh, the it did have some change from the one I tasted in the US to the Jollibee I was having here because we're hungry. Yes, I am hungry. Like we're already 10, and we had this sweet bread with coffee right now, and yeah, we're gonna probably eat something after the live, but the the Jollibee over there, my favorite thing to buy there was obviously the chicken joy, uh, but not the spicy. I like the regular.
I like the spicy.
And she likes the spicy. I don't know why, but uh, I don't understand her. Sometimes she will eat spicy stuff, but when I give her Mexican spicy stuff, she's, oh, too spicy, too spicy. I don't understand that part. I was watching some of your cooking videos today at work. Yeah, man, like maybe you will recognize the ones that I did and the ones because I only did very few videos when I was in the US because I didn't have time, and we started the channel since then. And she would did the most of those first videos. Um, so it was her. Even the editing, like I told you, I was. I feel I'm a little bit better, but I'm not gonna say I'm a complete expert. But right now I'm getting a little bit better, and I'm starting to like editing. But back then I didn't even know how to edit. Like I will send her the video that I took, and she did the editing. And, but yeah, I recorded them, and I sent them like the Mexican dishes. Like the first one that you see there is the one that I did, and I sent it to her, and then we both put it there together. And yeah, those are I did in my home, and but the other ones pretty much she did it all by herself, and she's the one who got that channel so high. This is do you all have jackfruit here? Uh, the
Yeah,
the,
jackfruit, grandma. There is
there's
so many jackfruits,
uh
and even
I
dragon
haven't.
fruits here.
Yeah, the jackfruit. Have I tried it yet? No, right?
No,
No. I still have not tried the jackfruit. Um, who's that? Do you work for the government or have any business? No, I don't work for the government. Um, the jackfruit, I have not tried it yet. The dragon fruit, what's it called? Dragon fruit. I have, and actually I have a video of it. Well, me cutting it, and oh man,
Juan is
that's
right. Tastes like bubble gum.
this is really great, like bubblegum.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to try that one then.
When we went to grandma, the jackfruit is still not ready.
Yeah, she has told me about it, but I have not. I'm kind of getting blind and I don't see everything sometimes. But the dragonfly, confusing with the dragon fruit. Uh, the dragon fruit. Oh man, that was so sweet. And you know what she did? She cut it, and then she cut this piece and let me try it like that, and then she says, let's put it in the fridge. She put it in the freezer, uh, uh, made it kind of like a little bit cold but not frozen, and then after was it 20 30 minutes, she took it out, and when it's cold It's so delicious. It almost kind of tastes like ice cream, but it's so good. It's so delicious. I really like that one. I love that one.
But the
Um,
jackfruit shake, the jackfruit smoothie,
the what?
so pretty delicious though.
Which one? No?
The jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Now you made me craving that thing. Maybe it's delicious, and I have not tried
The
that one.
Japanese guy that who went to
Oh
Toledo
yeah,
just
he's the one.
ate jackfruit.
He's the one that was looking for.
Yeah, jackfruit.
Um, is
It's
you live in
good.
Cebu in Venezuela? It's Cebu. It's the province is Cebu, and here where we are is
Toledo
Toledo
City.
City. We're in the Philippines, man.
Dragon fruit is good, but it's like $10 for one here. Oh,
Oh
here
shoot!
it's 200 per kilo.
What?
200 to 300 per kilo.
Really?
Yes.
And you know, I have not seen it at the mercado, right? It's not there.
Because
It's
we are not
not.
going
It's not
inside
season.
now. It's season right now.
Really?
Yeah,
But I have no.
we have more over there. They are still growing.
Oh, I need to try that.
We
now.
have it here, Kali. They are still growing the fruits.
Oh, I'm gonna have to eat their crops. I'm gonna choose. You know, there's another. What's that fruit called? Not the one that you're. There's got those little. It's between sweet and sour. It is green. The ones that your brother it's always bringing from the road, and then you see. So the ones that we're trying to get down.
The santol.
How do you type down?
Santol.
Santol?
Yeah.
It's
So expensive here. Oh.
It's expensive?
No, the Kaliba. He was saying it's expensive over there. It's expensive, Kali, and then it's not sweet, and I mean it's not fresh also.
Um, the flipping
Yeah.
has a lot of food. Oh yeah, man. Someone like that one.
Oh, you never tried the rambutan.
Hello?
The rambutan looks like
Sound like a
bakla.
bad word too.
What?
Yeah, 'cause it's a Buddha.
Rambutan.
Okay. So, show me the picture, because you know, I when it comes to fruits,
Rambutan.
um,
Rambutan.
it looks like a tuna.
What tuna?
In Mexico, we get tunas.
Rambutan, Kali, have you tried this? Oh, yes, I have rambutan right now in the refrigerator. We have
How much did you pay for that over there?
Here it's 80 per kilo.
80. Oh, that is because it's close to the mango.
And then the 1 kilo is too many now. Because they were not heavy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's super sweet.
How come we not give? Do you know she?
It's not seasoned yet.
Let me tell you her taste. She loves like between sour and sweet. Like that fruit and the green mango is like that. And the yellow mango, because that's super sweet. You know what she does? She does, like I told you before, she does these mango shakes with it. And they're delicious. They're my favorite. But she doesn't like the mango alone. Like, she'd rather do the mango shake. And, and you know, like, yeah.
How about the lanzones, Kali? The lanzones. This. You never tried it, Bobby?
Yeah, I did. Those are good.
No,
Yeah, so
Not
the
yet.
ones that, let me
not
see.
yet. You didn't try it yet. The one that you mean, it's santol. This is lanzones, man.
What are you?
It's
Isn't the
lanzones.
ones that.
Do you know when we walk right there?
Mhm.
When we'll go to Uncle's house, I was telling you, Bobby, this one is a lanzones tree. Once it was season, Bobby, they are gonna like this.
Was the taste
This.
sweet? Oh, Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have not. See, I'm
I
missing
want
a
to
lot of
try
them.
mango with vinegar and soy sauce. Oh, mango with vinegar and soy sauce is really delicious. But my husband doesn't eat those kali because he will wake up around
No, they haven't.
1 a.m., 2 a.m. like that.
It's
He will sit down because
it's
his
the
stomach was upset.
it's not that I'm upset. I have this issue with my stomach, and I had it since the U.S. When you eat too much upsetting food, like over there, pizzas, tacos, spices, I
Oh,
think
Mexico has rambutan high. Okay, you didn't know.
maybe it's a different name.
Maybe we called it rambutan
Maybe
here.
from not. I have Google it. What's the word of it in Spanish? Maybe if you Google it.
Ask Kali.
Uh, Kali, what's the name in Spanish? Because maybe that's how I will recognize it. Because I don't I don't remember ever trying that fruit like
You
that one.
never try lansunis also.
Uh,
YouTube you didn't try. It's not seasoned yet.
yeah, but the taste, some of the fruit that we find here is sour, but I like Mexicans with sour
Sweet and
stuff, sweet
sour.
and sour. We also do, and I love like adding my tajin to and a little bit of limoncito because that's how we eat those things in Mexico. We add chili and limoncito, and she doesn't like it. I don't understand.
No,
She
I
dips
only
it.
like your pipino with
Oh
limoncito.
yeah. Oh, and another thing that we found here, jicama. I was having fun with the lady that sold us that
Yeah.
because she was pronouncing it in Bisaya,
Singkamas.
Sincamas, and I kept telling jicamas.
Singkamas.
She was like, jicamas, no, jicamas.
Over there,
And
hikamas.
we were
We have
laughing because
singkamas.
she
Because
was trying to teach it to me in Bisaya,
we
and I
have
was
a
teaching it to her
song.
in Spanish.
We have a song about a bahay kubo. Kahit munti ang halaman doon ay sari-sari. Singkamas at talong like that.
We are copywriting for singing the song.
Oh,
This is my dad. Wife is from Puebla, and so they're mostly in Puebla. Yeah. Mm, and, yeah, like I was having fun with that lady from the they sell vegetables and fruits, and we go there all the time. And I saw them, and I was like, I was pointing at her, what are those? And then she even didn't know, but she never tried them. And the ladies, cinco más. And I says, no, jicamas, cinco. But I wasn't sure because sometimes something looks like and they were next to the potatoes. So I wasn't even sure. Maybe it's a different kind of potato. So I was asking, what's that? And the lady, cinco más. And I says, no, no. And then it clicked to me, oh, they're jicamas. That's what I was seeing, jicamas. And she's like, no, cinco más. It was no, jicamas. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna try them. And I bought myself two of them that day. And I went home, and let me tell you the thing about that I love here in the Philippines. When it comes to vegetables and especially fruits, the weather, the humidity makes them so juicy, so delicious, so sweet. Like I super love the watermelon. Oh man, I cannot have enough for watermelon. Like it's so freaking sweet. It doesn't matter the small one, the big one, and whenever we get a chance, but I'm always chasing the good deals because there's But right now we're living too far from it. But back when we were in the apartment, there was this guy by the mall, which was near that apartment. There was this guy with a little truck, and he will put a lot of the like in the U.S. that they have just one kind of fruit, and he had a bunch of watermelons, and he will post the price, and obviously it was cheaper than everybody else because I think that guy brings it from a farm or something, and it's so cheap, and I will buy.
see, Kali was laughing because we were saying hikamas.
For him too, it's jicama.
Singkamas.
Oh no. And the watermelon, man, it's so juicy, so delicious. I cannot get enough of it. And the same thing with and that jicama, in Mexico, and they, well, maybe Mexico. I don't know about Mexico. I cannot say about that. But the ones in the U.S., like, they're like little tasteless or something like that, and not so juicy. And maybe because they keep in freezer or refrigerator so much that the 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 water and it's a little bit dry, not so much as here. Here is everything is juicy, and those jicamas, like, oh man, the worst of it, I immediately put tajin and limoncito. Oh, I, it was 3 days later when we went back. I got more. I got like I bought a whole kilo. I said, screw it, I'm gonna eat those. And the same thing with watermelon. Uh, what's the other thing? The mangoes. Uh, and any fruit like you try the climate, it helps them a lot to be like that sweet, and it's one thing that I was really amazed at how delicious they are. I didn't try watermelon in the Philippines because my waters family don't eat a lot of fruit. Oh, yeah, it's a because the price of the watermelon here. I don't know right now because, like I told you, I will buy from that guy because he had one of the lowest price. It was like 70 pesos a kilo, sometimes 60, and sometimes I will see like down to 50. And other guys will sell it to 90, 100, 110 pesos. It's almost double. But yeah, but they're always a middleman. But this guy was the producer, so he had the discounts, and I would love buying from him. And but right now we're kind of far to go all the way over there. Like we will need to take 2 tricycles and two there to come back, and it's a little bit far unless we need to go to that other mall. Yeah, but like last time that we went there, there wasn't the guy wasn't there because, like I told you, he's got this truck and he only parks by the side of the road, and he wasn't there. Kelly says, I took her uncle and her mom and I bought groceries for them, but they didn't get any fruit. I thought it was strange. They alone buy canned food like spam. Oh man, the same thing here. They love spam, the sardines, for in canned food. In vegetables, uh, over here, it's well for her family. Uh, they do like it, but it's because it's more available here. Like, sometimes we're here. Like yesterday, we were here, and then I don't know who it was that they brought green mangoes, and because they find them here, like you just go and somewhere here, and you'll find them, and fruits and those other vegetables. Her brother the other day, he brought a whole bag of those little things that Santo. That thing, that's the more that you can find so often here, so close. Uh, but like, yeah, like other fruits, yeah, unless I buy them like watermelon. Every time that I bring a watermelon, yeah, I will cut it and
You
start
don't
eating.
eat vegetables also over here.
Yeah,
You're
they
not
don't have
eating veg.
vegetables.
Japan.
Um, Maybe because they're in the city now.
It's familiar with them.
Um, and and the the issue with probably living in the city is that they, fruits might be. I noticed it this last time that I went to Cebu City because now I know a lot of the prices. Um, and I was thinking before, like, usually, like in the U.S., big cities have better discounts than the smaller cities, or if you live somewhere out there. And but it's only certain products that you will have expensive price uh, here, because the rest of them, honestly, I can say that, you know in the province, the prices are lower than in the big cities. The big cities, they do have, and I think it's because of the production, because the production is always out here, to bring it to the city, that's costly, and they need to add it to the price. Well, I was thinking backwards, like with the American mentality that maybe cities is it's it's cheaper in the cities, but it's not here. It's not like that here. It's backwards, and and then now, yeah, I noticed that on the prices, but except like if you yeah, there's still some things that you rather buy in the big cities, like you know, when I arrived, I bought this refrigerator, and yeah, I noticed I checked on stores in Cebu City, and they were cheaper over there, and and then in the malls here they were a little bit higher, and even those smaller. So I check everywhere, like I want to save some money on it too, because that's me. And then when I was checking online and calling places in Cebu City, yeah, they were lower. But the problem was they were gonna charge me for delivery, and I said, well, it's one thing with the other. Whatever I'm gonna save on the item, they need to pay on delivery. So it's the same thing that they charge you here. So it was one thing with the other. And then yeah, I ended up buying it here. Are you all renting the house or staying with us? No, man, we are. I was renting when I arrived. I was renting an apartment, and then when because I thought I was gonna stay a few months and then come back. And but now, my plan changed because at first it was to come here, marry her, because that was definitely I was gonna do that. And I was thinking to come back, but then I said, you know what? And I also prepare for that. Like I said, I'm gonna try, and if she wants to, but and now that we're together, yeah, I don't want to go alone, so I want to wait for her. I'm gonna stay here until she can get approved for her visa and go to Mexico with me for a little bit or longer, whatever. And the one of the decisions I made, and well, she proposed it. I said, and by then, because at first, I was like, I wanna be on my own with her, like but. Because she said, and even her family was like, no, don't stay here, don't stay there, come here with us. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'd rather be on my own. But then, I noticed that, uh, the way they were treating me, like, and I felt like, oh, I'm gonna be fine if I ever have to be with them. And they told me, like, come stay with us, come here. You're gonna save from bills and everything. And yeah, that's what I did. That's what we did. We moved here with them, and we're in it's their parents' house where we are. Yeah, but it's and they understand, and the support that we like it. So I had so much support from her family, every little thing, and I just love them like the way they are. This is okay. Yeah, I mean, and that's part of the decision that I made, and to be here with her until we can come back to Mexico for a little bit, and we'll see after that. But definitely, I wanna just like you, I wanna retire here, so we'll come back. What is that? Oh, she's still with Jollibee, man. Now I'm in trouble. It says, I was staying with her mom. They treated me good. It was a blessing. Yeah, man. That's very important. I read about that with other foreigners. That and for some Americans and some other cultures from Europe or whatever they want to say, but you know, between Mexico and Philippines, we share some of the same traditions. Like family, the way we treat family is basically the same. Uh, Not like in the U.S. Like you grow, you leave your parents, you forget about your parents, and then you just come back when visit them the old folks' house and like that. And that's that's not good. Well, I'm judging them, but that's how they live, and parents are fine with it because but not for us, not for Mexicans or Filipinos. Like we family, you need to get along with them, and you need to be fine with them, and it's it is something essential, not just for yourself, but for your partner, because she'll be happier if you get along with her family, and they, sometimes you help them, sometimes they won't help you, and I had both ways, like I feel it like that, and it feels like we're family already, and we are, because I already married her, and here we are. Uh, Kali says, "You are in trouble. Now you have to take her out to eat Jollibee." Yeah, man. Uh, we're gonna go today because I'm just gonna. I'll, well, maybe I'll do it later too, because that's what I'm trying every day to post one video in this channel, another video on the other one, and
Or like Jollibee.
and what? But see, this is the thing that. Let me tell you something about her. Sometimes she's got a craving, and then we'll go, and then she says, "Oh, I changed my mind," and I says, or she says, "No, we'll do it tomorrow," and then tomorrow comes, "Oh, I'm not craving it anymore," and I'm like, "Oh, why are you like that?" She's got this guilt of feeling cravings or liking or wanting things sometimes, and yeah, but I I'm just I think part of it is good, part of it is not. Part of it is good because that's who she is,
Like,
and part of it, she's showing me pictures of. Oh my god, I was talking with my girl about that. Um, but I don't want to change it. I don't want to because that's how I think. It's my belief, but at the same time, it's not. I don't know. I don't want to judge people that when they when we were talking about the other day, the the Americanization. I think that's happened because I accept it. It happened to me. You get to the US and you feel like you can buy anything you want, and then you just sometimes, and that's the worst part, when you get to a point where you just buy the that feeling of just buying things that you really don't need. I swear to you, we buy a lot of things in the US that we don't need. We have them there, and we think we're gonna need it something, and sometimes that they never comes. Like you have it there, sometimes brand new in the package, just for showing off, and it's a double feeling. Yeah, you feel good to have it, but you also feel bad because you're not using it, and that Americanization is what feels bad. Um, my ex would tell me she was hungry, but she didn't want anything. I was driving for 1 hour and she couldn't figure out what she wanted. Yeah, man, and that part of it. But let me tell you this, because this this experience is what got stuck in my mind for, and to this day I still think about it so much. Years ago, um, my parents, they have these friends, all friends that uh, they their family. Look, can you open the door because the light turned off? Baba, can you turn because the light went off? Can you open the door?
it's fine.
It's kind of dark. For my eyes, it's dark. They, my parents, they had these friends, and those friends, they always had family because they were old. They had family members dying left and right. Well, one day, a family member died, And then they asked my parents to go clean the house. This person lived alone, and I went with them. I went to visit this house because we went. They wanted to, because I was working in painting. They wanted the house painted, so they need an estimate how much it will cost to clean it and paint it because they were gonna either rent it or sell the house. So I went with my parents, and actually my parents they went one day earlier to clean some of it, and they told me, "Oh, you don't want to believe what's in that house." And when the next day when I went there, oh my God, the guy was a guy. In the worst part, this is what stuck with me because the guy was my age. It was around my age, and the guy, he was a nice from the outside was a nice, beautiful house around. I'm gonna say like between 2,000 to 2,500 feet square feet. So it was a mid-sized house, but it was beautiful. It was, and it was 3 bedrooms. It had a kitchen, dining room, everything. It was nice. But the guy, he was living alone in every room, even in the aisle. He had so much stuff. He was a compulsive buyer. Some of the stuff was open. Most of it it wasn't. It was just brand new, right there. He never used them. Like, the guy died and his stuff was left there. And that stuck with me. Like sometimes, and like I tell you, the thing that stuck with me was his age. Like it was my age. And sometimes you keep thinking that you're gonna use stuff that you really never use, and at the end you don't use it. Like you end up not using somebody that. I got some of his stuff, honestly. Like, the brand new. Like I didn't want to use the old stuff, but the brand new. Yeah, I took it. Like the owner told us, take whatever you want. If you don't want it, just throw it away. But the brand new stuff was brand new. We got so much stuff, and it was sad, and it was, for me, it was something to think about that I still carry to this day. Like, even when, like I told you, when before coming here, I sold a lot of my stuff, and I got that feeling like, and that same sentiment, like, why did I buy this thing if I still not using it? And like, she showed you some of my stuff that I brought here. Still, same thing. I'm still carrying some of that thing, some of that Americanization. I bought it, and hardly used it. And it's also sad because even if it's one or two items, it doesn't compare, but still the feeling, the thing is the same. And then and that's the point that what's the point of having so many things if you're not going to use them or if you really don't need them? And that's the Americanization that you can say is bad because uh, you know it's you come out here and the first thing you notice that there's people who need more than what you have, and you just not using it, and it's it hits you, for me, and it makes you, realize so many things. Um, he says my story is full of things. Amazon driver already knows me with Dubai, but a lot of things we don't use. Yeah, man, it's you know, it is that part of what I'm telling you about. And some people in the U.S. they do it more than the others, but I believe most of us, we did it. We did it. We keep things that we don't really need, and we never gonna use. It's not until you look on what you have is that you realize that why did I have this? Why did I keep it? It's just something materialistic that yeah, sometimes you need some things, and for other things you don't, like, you really don't. It says My sister gave me a lot of clothes and bags and other things, and I sent them to my girl family, and they were very happy. Yeah, man, you know that's the thing about here that is the how grateful they and how they appreciate those little things. Um, I have another box full of blue jeans that I want to send them also. When you send things over there, let me tell you this because I was searching back then. Uh, the price on those boxes, you know, they're not cheap. But the one that I and she mentioned it and I checked on it. There's this Filipino company called LBC, and they do take a long time, like more than a month, because I believe it's not. I have not checked, but I think because of the time that they're they're cheap because of the way they transport things. And I believe it's through boats. They use the boats because they take a long time to get to the Philippines. And I check on it, but the only office that they had back then, uh, it was in LA, and I even called them like, "Hey, guys, if you if I send my box from Arizona," they say, "No, no, we don't accept like that. You need to come here and put it in there." But you know, from Phoenix to LA, it's almost 5 hours. So and busy as I was, I wasn't gonna do that. So you know, it didn't happen. So it's $100 for extra large box. Um, but what service? Is it just the regular mail, or are you using? Because it's not FedEx. And let me tell you that FedEx is super expensive. But that company, check it out. Maybe because I think it's only in certain cities that it's available. The LBC, and they do deliver here to the Philippines. And I believe like everybody keeps telling me from her to my cousin. He said that he's got some Filipino co-workers that I always said to that if I ever wanted to send stuff, because he kept telling me, oh, my cousin is going there to the Philippines. Oh, if he ever needs to send his stuff over there, tell him to use LBC. Uh, no, it's a different company. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I checked in Phoenix that there was no many options. There was just the regular mail, the U.S. mail, and FedEx, UPS, and that's it. And they were not. Two of them were not cheap, and even the U.S. Postal Service also gave me some high prices. So I said no. I will just wait. Is I will look for the company name and I'll tell you that. Yeah, because that was like when I first met her that I wanted to do that, but I looked it up and it was kind of expensive with FedEx and the other companies. But the LBC, that's what I heard. I have not, and I didn't check on the prices because they need the same thing that the UPS. They tell you, oh, you need to bring your bags because what they do is they'll measure the box and they'll uh, check the weight too because it's based on the weight and the size of the box that they give you a price. It's not so much where it goes, but the weight because you know the long travel. And but yeah, it's it's quite a learning experience on doing those things. What time is it right now? Check whatever. 5 times an hour. Yeah, we got two viewers. One is Kali, the other one's my mom. I was I was able to put a lot in the box, like solar lights and other things. Um, how big was that box? Because if you are able to put, well, depends on the size of the solar lights. It's, it must have been a pretty big box because I did stop at FedEx and their boxes. They have their own boxes, and I think the largest that they show me wasn't so big. Oh, the name is XYZ Global Express. Oh, that's nice. So it's I have not heard of that company, but looks like they have very good prices. So the satellites are not very big. Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I went to FedEx, the boxes were not so big. And I says, I cannot put a lot of things in that. And then I asked him the price, and then same thing they told me. Uh, it depends on the weight and the size. And then I asked him, well, can you give me like a estimate of how much I need to pay for this? If I give him a certain amount of weight in that box, I said, where's it going? And I put the Philippines. And it says, okay. And then they check and they gave me like a huge price. I forgot that time. It was like $300, $400.
What are you talking
The boxes delivering from the US to him. And I says, oh no, that's too expensive. So I walk away because it was the,
What are you sending?
huh?
What are you sending?
I was checking. Remember when I was sent for your thing and instead of that, I send you that. Yeah, I never told you that. The this
Golly, my
company,
husband wants to send some package for his mistress.
mistress. This company doesn't care about the weight and they use shipping container. Oh, that's why it's not so expensive. They do like LVC. They use cargo containers. Yeah, that way is cheaper. But like I tell you, man, I couldn't find any in Phoenix, and the closest to me was LA, and now that's too far for me to drive out there. But I did see that they had some. But since you already have a company that yeah, you just keep doing business with them. What are you bringing? What the chilito saying? It says it took 4 months to reach it. Oh wow, that's a long time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like that when I call, they said it's between 1 month or 2 months like that. But yeah, they always like I told you like
When did you think about that?
first message when I send you, then instead of that doing that, I send you those. I was thinking,
That's not
huh? You how cheap I am. Okay, good night, guys. Have a great day. Okay, man. Have a wonderful night. We'll see about Jollibee right now. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, good night.
funny.
3, 2.